Hello everyone, good something. I'm StefanB and today we'll do a snippet, a live trading session as you are used to each Monday. We'll be trying to claim some setups. We'll be looking on the overall markets like others, total 2, total 1, total 3. We'll be looking at Ethereum, Bitcoin, taking some shitcoin requests and so on. Yeah, I think you're already used to this kind of live already. Um, and yeah, let's hop it up and let's find some setups. Hello, good morning, Node, Achilles, Vicky, uh, Crypto Girl, Bova, Sebastian. Hello, guys. We'll be giving, I don't know, 2 minutes, 3 minutes of a little buffer period until everyone hops on board. After which we can start. Not too many things are happening right now. Um, I'm really interested in playing this little range here. Yeah, and here I took a small scalp, but it was on 1 minute. Yeah, on this area. I didn't feel that at the week, but I expect another one because looks like a little megaphone pattern. So maybe I'll give another try here on the live with you guys. Hello Adela. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Good morning. If you really want to help, guys and girls, um, don't forget to retweet, leave a comment, please. It helps a lot the algorithm. So leave a comment down there. Retweet, like, and so on. It helps the algorithm, and yeah, why not? Maybe more people will have the opportunity to uh, find out about their favorite shitcoins and stuff like that. But yeah, okay. Hello, hello. Good morning. Oh, Rev. Hello, man. Good something else. Coffee is here. I don't have any other needs to say, to put it like that. And we can hop up a little bit on Bitcoin and look a little bit at the charts and the what setups we can play because I can see some setups going on. Um, for example, I I never like to have my stop loss above a Monday high. It's one of my things, or above or below a Monday low. It's one of my rules. Whenever I take a setups, it's a no. So it's one of the easiest things to do. It's actually have patience. And in trading, if you don't have patience, you're not a trader because it takes days sometimes uh, for a setup to trigger. So yeah, you need to have a lot of patience in trading. All right. Okay, so I think we can start it up. I think everyone is on board right now. Thanks for retweeting, for sharing, commenting. Now, let's see if we can find some setups. All right. All right. So, I don't know. Let's wrap it up on a low time frame and what I'm expecting for the markets on a low time frame, and then we can go to weekly because on weekly there's nothing like an urgency and nothing happens. Uh, yeah, like in this moment. Um, I have an area here at 705 on FIB, which I'm really eager to long. So if I get, for example, if the price gets here, I'll definitely look for a long. But now the question comes, well, you will look for a long in in a manner that you put a limit order, or you go with a maybe stop limit, or you will wait for market structure. So my point is that I'll wait for market structure. I have this 1 hour fair value gap and the breaker and this left side, the horizontal area of demand. But the main issue that I have is that this previous week low was done on a Sunday. You know, uh, it's not a theory, it's actually backtested quite a lot. The fact that weekend lows, they're not holding properly. So I do expect the price even to sweep the previous day low. Yeah, and then we can speak about an internal liquidity range here and long. So this is the main idea for a long here at the previous week low and previous quarter high retest. If I get the 1 hour trade here at 705, I'll take one, and here I'm scalping. So here it's for the intra session. I don't think the price will get here at the previous week low today. I think maybe tomorrow or Thursday. It depends a lot on how the order flow is shaping up. We'll be taking requests a little bit after I'm finishing with brabbling on here and looking for some setups, because I don't want to miss it. I mean, it's been so many lives. I mean, I'm doing this for 2 years already, and one of the things that I hate is that uh, I'm live and I pose the trades for the people and I frame it and I explain it and I don't take it. So I created somehow a system where, all right, I need to take the setups because that's how I make money. That's how I generate my profits. So I don't want to miss my trades. All right. So first, now what we are doing is actually creating my plans, my execution plans, and see maybe I can make some money this morning. This one already is free. I would go with a 2.4 here, swing failure of this pivot high. If it gets it, looks like a little megaphone pattern. So I expect the volatility to be expanding like this. Mic is quiet. For everyone else, I can get a mic on a higher volume. You can also get the volume higher. You have that option. All right, so definitely I'll be trying to short somewhere here at 78.6 Fibonacci. There you go. So this area, if I get the swing failure of this pivot high or Monday high, these two are my main areas for shorting, here and here. I have some confluences of rejecting that that monthly open. And whenever I'm changing the time frame, these trend lines are uh, these trend lines are changing. I'm not touching them, so I'm just changing the time frames to 5, 50 minutes, and then they switch location. Um, and yeah, overall, I mean, this is a key horizontal area. That's why I have this red box, because it's resistance. And look at how we rejected. All right, we have a nasty rejection here. And if we put a fib, I think it's not even a 38.2. I think it's a 38.2. Let me check. 236, 38, 38, 38. No, it's not even a 38.2. So it's not even a dump chaser zone here. Where the heck is? Pump chaser. Yeah. So no, the price is kind of weak here. So what that tells me, and we have a big ass M here. What that tells me is that, okay, price doesn't look like it's very strong on Bitcoin, at least. Yeah, on low time frame. I'm not speaking about macro, guys. So don't come to me. Well, it pumped from 18,000 to 120,000. And you say it's not strong. No, I speak about low time frame here. All right, for my executions. Yeah, I cannot tweak the settings for one person have the sound louder. So please, I don't know, get a headset or maybe you can tweak the settings on your side. All right. So yeah, if I see here, this one is already risk-free, as I said. If I see something like this, and then we reclaim, I would go with an OCO limit order here. But I would be careful here at this, what the heck is this line? No. At this M retest, you can see it's an M top and this trend line. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, let's go on Ethereum maybe. Ethereum. And then we'll make the plans on high time frame too. Yeah, I'll make the plans on high time frame too. I don't think the price has enough strength to go for the Monday high, but I don't know, we'll see. The risk to reward is very good here. And lately, the market makers didn't give me the opportunity to short Monday high how I wanted to. It behaved weird. Somehow they protected Monday high, and the price just kept the Monday high intact and then straight down. I think they're doing this because they somehow want to bait more positions into longing with a take profit here because that's a draw of liquidity. And I don't know, everyone who's trying to long is trying something like this, yeah, with the target there. And what the market makers are doing is actually they're not giving the chance for a Monday high. But I don't know, it's just a observation that I managed to get lately. Uh, Ethereum, I think it has an AB equals CD, a bearish one, and it's a normal one. I mean, I don't know why people are so obsessed with up only, but the market is. I mean, if this is not an up only, I don't know what it is. Uh, Market pumped. Look at it. It pumped 86%. I mean, after an 86%, you would expect let's say this AB equals CD, 20% down move. That's nothing. Yeah. We had an 86% rally, and now people are scared about the potential uh, dump at 3,100 here. And I don't know. It's damn. I have now. You guys are DMing me. All right. I know. I mean, it's not a good idea to short Ethereum, but a 78.6 shark, it must be played in my point of view. On the risk to reward is there. If we get an ABC correction here, yeah, ABC for a potential AB equals CD to the upside, because I think Ethereum will go way, 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 way higher. Something like this from this, yeah, from this low here, where we should have the ABC correction, and then we get the 4,900, which is exactly the swing failure of the highest high. So what I'm looking for is actually I'm looking to long this area because the risk to reward is absolutely insane. And I'm okay taking 1-2 losses for a 10, 16 R. I'm way more than bullish, but I'm a realist too. And I have targets. I'm in 10,000, something like this. Yeah, but I'm playing level by level. So there we go. Let's get this out. Definitely the first area of support here on. I'm bullish, but I'm not a moon boy. I have to tell you that. I'm playing my plans, I'm playing my setups, and so on. Okay. So I don't know if you start this AB equals CD dump. Okay. I can see this happening easily. I can see this happening easily. And we have this M top, which we can use that as a, yeah, as a confluence. So that would point me somewhere around here at the lows of the channel. Uh, Let me get a fib level from this pivot low. 0.5, maybe 38, 38.2. Yeah, that's actually a good area, 38.2. And what we have there, which I like, is the fact that we have an inverse fair value gap here. Damn it. Here. And here we have a little one. Yeah, and this one also has a BPR inside, so I would tend to go with this one above. Okay. Looking a little bit at the volumes. Also, we have the value area high. Which I think it should hold. So all this area should hold here. I don't think the price should go below the value area high. If it goes below, well, that's cooked for Ethereum. And that's why I don't think it will go below the value area high. All right. So we have lots of confluences for 3,100 and I don't know, 2,963. There is a probability for the market maker to push this a little bit lower. Why? Because everyone has this 3,000 $3,000 level marked in their head and says, all right, that one needs to hold. Well, yeah, it needs to hold, but market makers can also manipulate the price action and create a little trend line liquidity grab, everyone to panic and then reclaims. It happened a lot in the past. I'm on the monthly. All right, monthly with blue. Okay, Sunday, June, and May. Let's go on a daily. What the heck is something is pinging? Okay, this one is out at break even. I didn't lose. I didn't want anything. Okay. Yeah, it's my I have some ping indicators of volume, nothing else. So okay, where's the pump chaser zone? Pump chaser, there you go. Yeah. Okay. So I don't know. I have way too many confluences here to not look for long. And the risk reward is damn good. All right. Maybe I won't get my push in the 78.6. Maybe I'll get it. I don't care. It's not my job to predict if I'll get my push to 78.6. My job is to frame the setups and take the setups. That's all. Come on, stop pinging. Man, there's a huge selling volume coming in. That's why. Sorry, I sneezed. Hopefully I didn't broke your ears. So yeah, I'm looking for this kind of setup here. So once again, to recap, we pumped 88.6, a 20% dump. It's absolutely nothing. So I don't know. Think in a cerebral manner, in a logical way. Don't be emotional when you're taking setups and stuff like that. We can also look at 1.6 to 1.8 here. Minus. There we go. No, that's way too low. But I don't know if this is the top to get a trend-based fib extension. But as you see, AB equals CD gets the price here. Okay. But yeah, so I still I do hold my idea that we can look for that one here. All right. So what's happening here? Reclaiming or anything like that? No, doesn't reclaim. Let's delete this one. I think based on the sell-off, I would wait for 113,000 here. All right. Well, and you would say, well, you told us about 4-hour trades on Ethereum. Do you have anything on 15 minutes? Well, I tried to play some swing failures here. We had a three drives, but I was sleeping on that one. I mean, literally sleeping, not theoretically sleeping on the trade. Uh, Now, for example, I would take a 78.6 fib for a short scalp here. If I get a chance to get a retest around here, maybe a wider stop loss, something like this, and then target is low. Yeah, it's not a good idea necessarily to short Ethereum because one can pop up with a $1,000 candle any day, but I'm speaking about fast trading here. So if you're fast enough, you can do that, or you can just go with Bitcoin because it's way safer. Maybe daily open and previous 4-hour high. And this candle is reclaiming, I don't know, like a bait. All right. So we have Ethereum plans here. For a long, if you ask me, same stuff. Okay, it was all right. I would look for this liquidity pool here, and potentially a scalp long around here. And a 2 to 1, a classic one for a quick bounce. So let's say the price is dumping like this, and we have a quick bounce, and then that's it. But now we had some local support here on this trend line. And let's get a little bit on my weekly Ethereum USDT. If you guys remember, I posted a weekly plan here. Ethereum USD. I had it on Coinbase. Ethereum USD Binance. Nah, whatever. So whenever you might want to look for well, where we are with Ethereum in terms of order flow and stuff like that. Always think about the weekly FEGs. And that's your signal that the price is still in a bullish order flow. So they are holding nicely. The price is just going higher and higher. There's a lot of demand coming in. There's a lot of demand coming in on Ethereum. So as long as the weekly fair value gaps are holding, the price will be going higher and higher. Simple as that. Nothing too complicated. And definitely we have lots of draw of liquidity. The price will be going for this draw of liquidity, these smooth edges here, this one's here, and this line. So I have, these are my points for potential rejection, these 3 points here. So as long as the weekly FEGs are holding, the price will be going higher and higher. Simple as that. And more than that, I think we'll get even more parabolical soon because this move, usually the stuff of consolidations, they will end up with a big parabolical move. So some sort of exit liquidity rally. So I think we'll see this kind of moves. We have rally, base, weekly FEG violation, rally, base, weekly FEG violation, rally, base, weekly FEG violation, and then we have the blow off top, something like this. This is what I think will happen on a weekly time frame. So nothing too nothing too fancy, nothing to worry about. I don't know. People are just panicking without any reason, my 2 cents. And one more issue is that people, they are listening to everyone. That's one of the sorry, the worst things to do. And also, you don't need to listen to me. You need to listen to your plans. Yeah, that's the point. Others. Okay, let's deep dive a little bit in total, total, and others, and shitcoins, and stuff like that. So my initial plan worked here. This is where the area where I longed, and you can see this chart since April, February. You can go on my Twitter and search for total, and you will find these plans. What I think it will happen here is just they are trapping shorts in my point of view. I mean, yeah, the draw of liquidity is taken, and we have a potential M top. But actually, if I go on a daily basis, we can see something like this. Where it is, there you go. It's a reaccumulation area, and I think it will go way higher. We can see this on total tree. This is even better, my point of view. We didn't even tap some areas of supply. This market maker buy model, it's not finished. This is the original consolidation. The price didn't went for it. So as for me, for example, each time we reclaim an area, as long as it stays above it, I'm okay with that one. So for example, here, it stays above it higher. Yeah, that's my main point. As long as it stays above it, price will be going way higher. Just a correction, and the price will be going way higher. In my opinion, others is very clean. I said here that we have two scenarios for me on a lower time frame, but essentially the price will be going for this area here at 450 billion and this swing high. If you would ask me, well, where you will add to your positions on altcoins, if I get this retest here at 250 billion, I will buy the shit out of it. I mean, if you remember the last time that I said that, it was on a 220, 200 billion. If you remember, you can also go and check that one out. Even if I'm wrong, I'm not deleting everything. So I'm not deleting anything, sorry, even if I'm wrong. I'm wrong from time to time, and that's the reality of a trader. The best loser wins. You have to learn that in order to make money, you have to be wrong from time to time. So we have this area of supply here, which if it's not displaced with a strong candle close like this, for example, and the fair value gap, I think, so that's the bullish scenario, and then the 362 billion is the next. I think we'll have it from here. There we go. So we have a quick week and then fast reclaim. So be sure that you are able to load up, have alarms, have limit orders, stinky bids, because once the price goes here, I think it will go straight to the upside. And now let's go to some altcoins to strengthen a little bit the idea that I have. For example, I was looking on ADA. I was looking for these two trades, which I posted on VIP. It seems like I wasn't filled here. I was a dang greedy goblin. This is Tuesday high. I was a greedy goblin here. But if we if we go with the idea on others, there is a probability for the altcoins to have a retest either here, either here. And I have charts which are pointing this idea. Let's delete this one. For example, feel you have equal lows here. Look at all these equal lows. Look at this ones. Market makers, they're not, I don't know, just creating a rally with everyone on board. They want to create panic. They want to make sure that not too many people will be on board once the exit liquidity rally will happen. So there's a lot of charts implying the fact that, okay, uh, same here, like dusk. So I'm drawing my squiggly lines, but there is a potential idea. And same stuff on Tau. I mean, I'm waiting for this one since April. We are speaking about this W. And I know what will happen. I'll be speaking with PJ when we get a fill here and the Tau will pump to, I don't know, 1000. And everyone will ask where to buy it. Um, if you want to be a greedy goblin, you can even go with this entry here, the swing high of the pivot low into 78.6. Be a bit higher. Yeah, something like this. Yeah, this is a good area to for an entry. What worries me is that on some exchanges, those lows are equal. Yeah. Yeah, spot is way cleaner in my point of view. So we had the initial bounce, as I mentioned here, at 336, but I don't know if this one is holding because if we look at the sell-off happened here, I I'm not tired of saying, but I think I say it all the time. These sellers that manage to push the price so aggressively, they're in a winning position. There's a lot of people that started buying here, 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 and they are underwater. Most of them, at each bounce, what they're doing, it's actually that they are trying to exit at break even and liquidate their positions. And they will create a selling pressure. Then the sellers, they will add again to their winning positions, creating even more selling pressure. And that usually creates that ABC correction pattern for an AB equals CD. So when you see a strong sell-off, most likely it's not the um, end of the move because order flow speaking, um, the job is not done and even more positions are to be liquidated. And usually the last dump, the CD one, yeah, is the more violent one. It will be happening very fast. So yeah, it can happen. And also to enforce that idea, let me go a little bit on Bitcoin. Uh, Weekly time frame here, for example, we had a dump of 30%. Here we had a dump of 32%. I mean, a dump of 20% is not out of the books. 98,000 or I don't know, 50%. Let's say previous month low here. If you take the previous month low, that would be a 15%. Is this impossible? Absolutely not. So, but the sad part is that people they don't know how to position themselves. They are positioning uh, all the time. They are positioning and buying the tops and selling the bottoms due to the emotional control that is happening in the markets. While what you want to do is actually to let the price come to you, have a plan, relax, enjoy family, enjoy free time, enjoy nature, because there are free things that you can enjoy, like I don't know, going to a river and watching the nature and the birds singing and stuff like that. But yeah, people they just want money, 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 and that goes straight to the emotional side of how you're trading. All right, enough ranting. So I want to see. Well, I don't think it will hold. I don't think 257 billion will hold. Why? Because it was made on a weekend. This is a trap. Market makers usually want to trap a lot of position and then take their money because that's why that's their in their how do you call I don't know, fish apostole. In their job description, that's what they have. Manipulation. That's one of their job descriptions. Yeah. Well, you have to manipulate the price action, and you will do that with your colleagues and Not to speak about what Paul is mentioning all the time. The big boys, they are coming back from vacations, right? And they want their discount. They don't want to buy the tops. I mean, if we'll have an exit liquidity rally in the upcoming 3 to 6 months, these boys, they want their discounts. I think essentially others will go to 1 trillion here. Yeah, that's my target, or even 1.8 trillion. We'll see. That's my target. We'll see how high it goes. But big boys, they will want their discounts, and most likely they will get them. So, Phil, if you want a swing long, I would go with this one and then target around here. Well, you're crazy, Stefan. Why are you targeting it there? Well, it's a range, guys. It's a damn range. So you have a 45R here. If you don't like a 45R, I don't know what I can do. And not to mention that if this is a link 2022, yeah, link it was. PJ knows, and I mean that was my beginning as a trader, to put it like that, professional trading. 2022, we had link, we had exactly the same structure, the same sideways accumulation for such a long period of time, and everyone said, well, it's a shit coin, it's not going to do anything, and boom, the next moment it just started rallying without giving any entry. So if that will happen, I want to position myself early, because this one can do big stuff. I mean, I have a 42, something like that, even a 38.2 fib, and let's go with the standard deviation after that. So 38.2 would be here at 91 bucks. And if we go with the standard deviation of this pivot, even according to that, we can get a 33 and then a 23. So let's say it goes to 23 bucks. That's a 134R. Should I risk 1% to get that potential trade? Maybe, yeah. If you think it doesn't work, it's up to you and your trading plan. Dusk, same stuff here is going on Dusk, all right? Um, yeah, the sell-off, it's not finished, but what I like about Dusk is that each time we are dumping below the previous key levels, the price is reclaiming even stronger. So right now I'm curious about the fact that the price will hold this W here, or it will go for another attempt, 1, 2, 3 drives, and then it will go to Valhalla. Because if so, then definitely I will take a long here on a reclaim OCO stop limit order with whatever stop loss might be at that moment in time, and then I would look for a TP1 here, here, and here. And there you go, you have another nice winning trade. You have to understand that the 5 minutes of altcoins will be coming again. Altcoins will have their 5 minutes again, how Botian likes to say. So if you know it's coming and they will have it once again, and the risk to reward can be absolutely insane. You can change a lot of things with the money that you can do in that kind of period. Even if you are wrong, you will lose like, I don't know, 10% maybe on more ideas. And I think it's worth losing 10% and winning at around, I don't know, 500% or stuff like that. By the way, guys, I see 90 people here. Smash that like button, and please don't forget to comment, retweet, and like the. I just put it in the comments. Smash that like button because it helps the algorithm. Anna is damn strong. I made some little plans here for Anna. I wanted to take a short at 78.6 and this rejection of the M top trend line. I didn't get a feel. This one I framed yesterday with the boys and the girls on the live trading session. Mm, Essentially, what I think it will happen is that we'll have a retracement in this area. You can see lots of consolidation here and here was lots of supply area. Same here, you can see it. So there is a potential big dumping coming on and up, and that's in confluence for me. It's in confluence with a potential AB equals CD here, something like this. There you go, you have it. And that's the same plan with others. And uh, I saw multiple. And once again, don't get started with, well, that dump will destroy altcoins. How how that dump will destroy altcoins when we pumped 215%. We pumped 215% and we dumped for 34%. I mean, yeah, because a lot of people they start buying only when they get at the top. And then they will say they buy here, and then they will say, well, the market dumped. They don't buy when they see the W here. They don't buy when they see the swing failure and the power of three reclaim here. I don't know. They don't buy the previous week low or the previous month low rates. They enjoy to get sold like sell-offs bags. Doge. I was asked about this one too. I think a very good area to beat Doge, and I don't know, potentially, I don't want to say the last opportunity, but we'll see. Um, you can see Doge has this ascending demand going on. Yeah, it's not, I don't want to put it on the wicks and tails and go with it, but I want to frame it in a range and highlight the fact that it has an ascending demand going on. And this is sort of a reaccumulation. You can see it here happening too. Yeah. And what I think it will happen, it's actually I'll start bidding Doge at 78.6 fib here, maybe with a stop loss here and then something between these lines. As long as it holds, I'm pretty good with that one. Tao, I already spoke about it. I'm not interested in doing business here. I'm not interested in spending my money in this move. Same with Bitcoin. I'm not really interested in doing anything inside this move. I rather just wait for extreme demand and supply. It's just me. I don't see an edge right now. And you must know one thing, that money in your pocket is the second best thing after take profit. It took me a while to understand that. But money in your pocket, it's the second best thing after take profit. Not even break even is as good as money in your pocket, because break even you have to pay CZ, you have to give him some fees. uh, yeah, let me finish because this one will be a long live stream. We'll be holding on at least 40 more minutes from now on. We already have about 1 hour. So we'll be going through all the hit coins you guys are requesting. First, let's get some areas here. I have a setup here on Say. It's following my squiggly line so far. I'll be adding Say at 0.24. Say has a massive consolidation on a weekly time frame. Um, if you don't want to be a greedy goblin like me and wait for that 0.24, yeah, you can beat the weekly neckline. Uh, and just my 2 cents, you can get at least the all-time high. I think Say will hit around 2.8 just by fibs and chaos levels. Ethereum 5. Damn it. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Ethereum Fi, I had a long here. I got the risk free. But essentially, what I can see on Ethereum Fi is take all this liquidity here, yeah, and have some sort of something like this. This W wasn't retested, so I have some stinky bids here and at the 78,705, spring failure of this pivot low. Injective, injective. You can see I have two longs waiting for it to come to me. And guys, uh, you can pause the video and actually take the trades because yeah, we have good resolution and everything can be seen. We have 4040p and you can take the trades. I'll be taking this too. I think the risk to reward is pretty good um, if we get that exponential move. Chill guy. Nah, these are poor lows here. They will be taken. Fetch AI. Well, Fetch AI, I was looking for this trend line deviation and the price to reclaim here, but the plan is not helped by the fact that the market is really weak at the moment. We had the AB equals CD exactly at the cent. You can see it here, exactly at the dollar. But what I think it can essentially happen, it's actually the price can take this pivot low here. Essentially take that pivot low and maybe have a retest of this week here. So bidding 49 to 53. I'm not pretty bullish, but I think Fetch AI can have a good risk to reward ratio. If we speak about 1.6 to 1.8, we can have a so let's say that you're buying in a good area, you have a 10x here. So I think this one is easily doable. Daily. Well, dot Trump. This trade it's already played out. We had a trade here. It's already played out. And I think we'll be going over, let's look a little bit at Bitcoin. Not too fancy. It's rejecting Monday low. You can see it's not taking that support actually as I was hoping for a trade. It's actually rejecting Monday low. Previous, okay, 4-hour candle, it closed kind of ugly. We have this preliminary area of support here. But judging by the 4-hour candle, I think it says lower or a little bit lower. Will there be a recorded session? I have volleyball session right now. So oh my God. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, YouTube it's having the session recorded if I'm not wrong. Maybe PJ can help me in that regard. Yeah, you can go back and rewind and rewatch this live trading session. So yeah, not even 1 hour. I don't like the candle close. You can see this weekend tails here. Um, the price actually what it did, it's actually displaced the range. So if we speak about the range, you can see it didn't deviate it because deviation would mean that okay, come back inside the range. So I don't think the order flow will be changing in the London session. Usually when you get a bearish order flow on a specific session, then uh, what the market will be doing is actually continue that bearish order flow. One of my best trades, spot and futures, was this one, CFX. I like the coin and not necessarily the coin. I like the risk to reward. If you go on I bought here at 0.06, and I posted about it long time ago. The risk to reward is very good. Not here. Don't chase it. I don't want to hear. Well, Stefan said that the risk to reward it's very good. Let's buy it. And then you come to me and say, well, I have a late entry, and you're underwater with a bearish retest here, bullish retest. Sorry, if you get a retest at 0.1, we'll say that you had a late entry and you're underwater 50%. Well, no, my friends, you need to take in consideration the time aspect and location and stuff like that. You cannot have a late entry on something that I said to buy at, that I'm buying, yeah, at 0.06. You can say, well, I bought it at 0.2. That's not a late entry. That's not my plan. So you're following your own plans, to put it like that. We had some fun with gold. Otto, it's one of my friends in real life, and he nailed this gold long here. He had another one here, so he's pretty good with the gold, and I really enjoy his plans. He's making really elaborated plans and explaining in details. He's explaining in deep details actually everything. I have some limit orders here waiting for the swing failure of the all-time high on gold, because I think if we get that one, it can look at like a potential Wyckoff distribution, creates lots of liquidity here below, but here lots of liquidity, take the high and then take all the liquidity, and the risk to reward can be damn good here if we get it. Then maybe bearish retest 61.8 Fibonacci and lower. At least that's my plan. That's what I planned on this one. Here, there you go. Yeah. Until then, we enjoy the low time frame trading, and we are making money because that's why we are here. Otherwise, I don't know. I would say apply for a job to McDonald's, but I think they don't take us. I don't think they like us. I think McDonald's says no traders or no crypto traders, as far as I know. They're not accepting them. So yeah, not wasting time. Okay, let's bring this up here. OM, we had already a long. Took already a long here. Took most of my profits on this parabolic move to the upside. Price is holding this squiggly random level at 0.23. I don't know, to take a trade again on this one. No, I need the deeper pullback, maybe here at 23 again. I'm not touching it. I framed this one. I was speaking yesterday on the live trading session, and again, I'm looking at this potential dump on the 12 hours and daily time frame. And for example, here on S, okay, we can speak about this. Look at this one, this block. Yeah, so we can have a potential three drives on a higher time frame here. The risk to reward, it's humongous. That one holds. We can speak about a really, really, really nice trade here, because this one looks like an accumulation Wyckoff. And if we get a three drives, okay, target range highs, TP1 here, TP1, boom, TP1, and then you trail the rest. Yeah. I'll be taking some requests in the last 20 minutes of the live. Right now we are, I'm just looking at the charts, trying to frame some setups because I want to keep the requests for the last part. And also, yeah, put them on a paper. I think you have on a piece of paper, or you can put them on the phone and bear with me a little bit more. And then we can take all the requests in the Word. And Also, yeah, if you really want some request and you're appreciating the live, uh, there's only 10 retweets. So if you want some requests, please retweet or comment, and then we'll be going to some requests. I just posted a link there. Just go retweet, comment, like, and then we'll be going for requests. So, and I'll be going through the altcoins that you guys mentioned over there. I'm expecting this plan to trigger here on S. So pretty good area for long. AR, I know someone was asking about it. It's in a consolidation phase. I have entries at 5.1 and 4.7. Yeah, that's where I bought AR. I'm not buying it here because it looks like a bearish retest, same stuff. We can have a retest of this bigger W here. Wouldn't be anything weird about that one. But what I want to see is that it's holding. That's my main not concern, but my main point. I want to see the 78.6 fib holding something like this. Broke out. Yeah, that's irrelevant actually. Take this one. Yeah, something like this. You can see it's exactly in this area, and boom, I want to see it holding. All right. Okay, let's take a look at XRP. What we can observe here is that there's quite an aggressive range going on. When why I say aggressive is because the moves are really bumpy and dumpy at the same time. I mean, when the price is dumping, look at this week. Imagine not having a stop loss and you take a little scalp here and boom. And yeah, it's say, well, let's target new highs because look at the support in this area left side. Boom, you're liquidating. So I would be very cautious with scalping XRP. Um, my stupid cents, my 2 stupid cents, would say maybe around here, the liquidation uh, of this area, and then potentially taking a long here. All right, let's see what maybe we can find the trade. Volume is coming in. Have a little W. Monday low reclaimed. Not bad. Not bad. We have this quickly W was the entry actually. Let's see if we get an entry. But what I don't like is the previous is that the fact that the 4-hour low. Go away from here. What's this? Ah, it's a short. Put it like this. All right. We have the 4-hour high here, and that's 1.25 R. Enough to make it risk-free, but it's quite dangerous in my point of view because if the price just does a swing failure, dumps back again here from this resistance area. Definitely, it's scalping here. It's not anything else. All right, let's go on scanning shitcoins. Before hopping on that one, because I had in only this live, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 DMs. I received 4 DMs. So about asking VIP. VIP is mainly made for traders, for people who uh, want to get to that professional trader profile. They want consistent daily plans And why not ideas? Because I'm posting my own trades, my own uh, way of seeing the market and how I will execute that specific plan. And whenever I get a feel, whenever I frame something, I'm just posting the limit order and so on. So it's my, I don't know, peace of mind corner, to put it like that. And I want to keep it very clean. PJ is doing a tremendous, excellent job there, and everything is so relaxing and so smooth just because of that. So don't get mad if you're not accepted, let's say, because I cannot take absolutely everyone. It's limited number of spots, and I want to make sure that only the ones who are well behaved, who have proper risk management, and they have a good idea of how a setup should be framed, uh, are there. All right. So if you do want a spot, just go on Discord, get verified, and then DM me. I'll ask you some questions, and then we'll see if you fit or not. All right. Good. Let's go on request. Should I take them from the beginning? Uh, can you check not coin? Can you check ENA as well? I think we looked on ENA, took a short. All right. Can you check not? Let's check not. And also please specify the time frames. Yeah. All this liquidity here, it says no for me. Potentially something like this. And even take these lows here. So I would look for something like this on Notcoin. I'm just greedy. If I don't get that one, I say, okay, I don't buy it. There's lots of other opportunities. But when you want to invest your money in something, I think you want the best level. All right. And if you want the best level, then you need patience, lots of patience. So I would be looking for something like this one, Notcoin. Then get back inside the range. Uh, yeah, my trading view froze for a moment. TP1 here, and then you can TP2 around here at the highs. But no, I don't like this structure here, and I don't like this equal lows. Next one. Litecoin. Wondering if it will do what XRP did. Litecoin, old shitcoin. Wondering if it will happen what happened to XRP. I don't know. I'm not trading Litecoin. I'm not a big fan of Litecoin. It can happen. We have a big ass W structure here. You can see actually the structures are holding nicely. You can see it here once again. And definitely the draw of liquidity will be taken here. When, I have no idea, but look at this liquidity. Essentially we'll do something like this. But now the question comes, from which area it will do that, as a question. Yeah. Where is the point from which Litecoin will be starting doing that? So I don't know. Essentially, I maybe look for an entry around here, something like this. But even like that, I mean, I can find way better trades than this one. I can find way. This is a 2-to-1 swing long. I can find way better trade than this one. So it's a no to me. Okay. All right. I just wanted to to notify Onyx that I'm taking requests right now. No, what? No. All right. So, you were speaking about Litecoin. Thoughts on Wall USDT. I never traded Wall, or I don't know. It looks like crap in my point of view. When I'm looking at this kind of coins, I'm going with the listing price. So I don't know. I don't see anything interesting on this one, as long as it doesn't go to the listing price, taking the listing price. You can see actually the price is bouncing off the 78.6 Fibonacci, but essentially I think it will go to the listing price. It depends a lot on how the market is behaving, how demand is behaving essentially. But I think it will displace this range, bearish retest, consolidate, sweep, and then go higher. Maybe you can do something like this. I'm not a big fan of how it looks. SPX 6,900. Banana. We'll be going over all of them. Don't worry. So you guys to have enough ideas. That would be the point. 1 second. Okay. So, Popcat, Popcat. Well, why not? I had some good trades on Popcat, especially the swing long here. Well, mainly we can point out the fact that we have a potential bottom on Popcat, but it has an unfinished business in this area. So I do think that eventually we'll see a retracement on Popcat at around this area here. These lows here, they will not be holding, so I can see an AB equals CD and then play the range game, or even look at this channel, something like this. And you'll say, well, you're so bearish. No, I just want good levels. I'm not buying bad levels. Yeah, is just the fact that I enjoy having a good entry. I'm not a big fan of buying tops and selling bottoms. All right, let's go to the next one. If I get a good reaction here at 78.6, maybe I'll get a 1 hour trade scalp long here. But there is a probability for price to have an initial bounce. Then we can scalp long here, make some money, get back, retest this resistance area. Why not? All right. Let's go to the next one. CRV. Oh my God, guys, you're crazy with CRV. I think you have big bags of CRV. Why? Yeah. It's annoying when 99% of people they are asking about CRV, and what is more annoying is the fact that you can see from their emotional behavior that they are overexposed and stuff like that. So when you uh, go over a bag in a uh, in an obsessed manner, it means you're overexposed. If you go on X, you will see that we are long from 0.26. So I have a big bag of CRV since here, and I'm not willing to take any other trade. I would add to my CRV bag only if this would happen. If I would see a swing failure, yeah, of this pivot low. If the price is coming back down here, then I will load up my CRV bag. Only that way. But here, absolutely nothing. I don't touch it. I don't like to fuffle in the middle of nowhere. And I recommend you do the same stuff. With 4 hours. With. I already charted this one. 12 hours. So the first area that I'm interested in with is here at 70 73, 739. This one already played out. We knife the bottom here. And there's another one. If that the original that's 739 in holding, I'm looking at 441. Yeah, it's this liquidity pool from this area. It will go there. I have no idea. Do I care if it will go there? I don't care. I just, as I told you, I'm playing my levels, and from time to time I'm lucky, and I make money. Guess what? Yeah, there's a lot of waiting in this game. You have to wait so much for your fills, but it's rewarding. Yes, it's so rewarding. Um, you need to understand the fact that less is more. The more efficient and better at having patience and drawing these levels are, you are the better trader and the more money you will make. Thoughts on banana. And yeah, I think I looked at SPX 6900, this crap coin, this one, SPX USDT. Yeah, I think this is the one. Well, I have a red area, means sell. I had some spot. I did took profits. I sold half on a double here because I bought here at 68. This looks like a major sell-off in my point of view, and that will scream something like this. But essentially, I do think that this intermediate range area will be retested. So in the end, I want to see maybe a swing failure of this pivot low. Maybe I get interested on this shitcoin, maybe. But essentially, I would like to go at 66 here, in 66. I'm not too interested in this one. If I get my deep discount, yeah, then I'll add to my bag. If I don't get my deep discount, bye-bye. I don't care about it. It can go 100x from here. I don't care about it. I don't have an entry on Bitcoin. Damn it. Because I was live, I didn't put the OCO limit order here. Stop limit order on reclaim. Next bus. I'm pretty sure the guys on VIP, they are long and PJ is long. AVAX. We have a long on AVAX here. You can see it. 3 days. I'm just playing a stupid range on AVAX. The long it's on. Maybe we get another dump here, so we'll get another opportunity to get a better entry, slightly better entry. But essentially, I'm targeting the range highs. It's looking good. It's just a classic range, nothing else. Just a classic range. I'm long on AVAX. Looks like a bottoming formation here. Okay. W dog, man, guys, can't you buy better coins than these ones? I mean, yeah, maybe the risk reward is there. It definitely looks it looks bottoming, but these wicks and tails, I don't like them. I don't even think you can be filled with a sell half on a double limit order or something like this. So I think there are way better plays than this one. All right, maybe if you have a good entry, something like this, or maybe even this one, and you get a sell half on a double, you get your free bag. If you get your free bag, yeah, well, it's a reasonable target. But I don't like the structure. It's ugly as crap. Um can you check ENA? I think I checked ENA 10,000 times. I'm not going to check ENA again. I mentioned about ENA in the beginning. I said we are up for a dump here in the 0.44 area. All right. I'm getting out of requests, guys. Just smash that like button, go and retweet and comment, like, whatever. Then let's see some requests from you. Would love your view on ENA. Oh my God. Say and Koti. Guys, I have nothing with a coin, but I can't chart the same coin 10 times. Say. Say at the beginning of the live stream, I mentioned about this trade here. I'm waiting for a dump. This will be the first area where I'm looking to. And they took the highs. 1 second. They took the highs here. As the previous 4-hour high, yeah. So say I'm looking for a dump in the 24, 20, 23.6, that area around there. Not looking bad. I like the structure. Definitely we can target here at 75, 75, 3. So we have some risk to reward trades. I have a limit order since long time ago waiting here at 0.19. I don't know if I'll get it, but it's not my job to predict if the price will go there, or will I get a feel on my um, or if I'll get a feel on my shitcoin. My job is to put the level, take the level, and then just live with the results. Yeah, Andre, I don't know what's happening here, guys, but we passed over 100 people in the live stream and only 40 likes. Smash that like button, and let's make some money, because that's why we are here essentially. Could you have a look at Say and Koti? Let's go at Koti. Koti, it's beaten to the ground here. Mm, well, idea is that it doesn't look like it finds a bottom so far. Doesn't look like, well, okay, let's consolidate here. Enough selling pressure. You can see lower lows, lower highs. Essentially, maybe sweep all this liquidity here, and that would be a damn good entry. Something like this. Reclaim back inside the range, potentially power of 3. And we can speak about this range, TP1 here. Guys, if I'm too fast, you can slow down the live. You can go at 0.5, 0.75 speed. Uh, I don't know. That's me. That's how I frame. Okay. So I would go with those ones on Koti. Rune. Old shitcoin rune. I like it. All right. This level held pretty nicely. Damn it, what I'm doing. So you can see here I'm having already a plan on Rune. At 88.6 fib here, I'm looking for this swing failure of this low here at $1, 1.1, something like that. I'm eager to get back to my bags. And also be careful about the swing failure of this pivot low because we have an external liquidity low which wasn't taken. I'm on perps now or spot. I'm on spot actually, so you can see the external liquidity low is not taken. So I don't know. I'm not I hate the word predicting, but I'll watch first for a reaction here. If I don't get a reaction, then next one is the $1, which is a big psychological level. Okay. Okay. Just me. Let's take a look at just me. Well, just me. I said about it here. Buy in this area. And you can see actually that the price is trying to hold this key horizontal level. If it's going back below where, well, I think it's cooked a little bit and we can speak about the dump and maybe beating again this 1.1. I bought here at 0.01. Actually, these levels I shared publicly. You can find them on my Twitter. If you go and just look for just me, you'll see that I mentioned about these levels. And I have some stinky bids here too on Jasmine. So that's my plan on Jasmine. This should be red. There you go. All right. Props for spot buying on weekly. Propos. Is this one? Yeah, I would go with this one here. You can see it's not yet taken out. Yeah. It's looking like it stopped the selling pressure, but I think it's just a that get bounce here. We have some W's. But essentially until we break the high, I don't see just a range here. So yeah, range lows, swing failure of that low. Beam X. Well, someone knows me. He knows that I'm long on BeamX. This is my BeamX chart. I'm long from this little swing failure of the listing price. That's an 8x for my bag. And I'm still targeting that one. Nothing changed. Absolutely nothing changed for me. XRP is going to $9. No, you can check a medic, I think. I don't bet on anything. I don't care about XRP too much. There are way better coins where actually you can generate good profits. You can generate good profits on other coins than XRP right now. That is to reward is not there for me. Sui, 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 Sui. There's a short here on Sui. You can see where I'm expecting for Sui to come back home. Yeah. So I'm not a big fan of Sui here. I took a short here. And I think essentially we can speak about this liquidity pool at 2.8, 2.3, something like that. Okay. Aerodrome. Aerodrome. Yeah, maybe, but it's the range for the moment. And yeah, I don't like it. I don't like the structure. I mean, yeah, we have a nice W here, but the price is not managing to stay above it. It's not one of the strong ones, to say it like that. And to bid here, it's not even equilibrium. We don't even have 0.5. You want to bid discount if you want to buy it, meaning that you want to buy around 0.43 and 0.53, that area. Uh, I don't know if they will make new all-time high. I have my plans, and everyone should have his own plans about how they will execute the market. I have absolutely no idea. I'm too stupid to uh, call or foresee or I don't know, predict or that crap. I have no idea. I'm buying good levels and I'm selling good levels. That's my way. Axie. There you go. I already have a plan on Axie. We initially bounced here. Now the point is we should hold this area. We have some equal lows, so there is a probability for the price to go and violate the that liquidity and then go higher. Violation of that liquidity pool and higher. Uh, I have no idea how else will react if Bitcoin goes in price discovery. RSR. RSR. Not great, not terrible. Yeah. Yeah. We have a flat bottom candle here, so most likely it will go for that one. Something like this. Or not necessarily, because look at it, it loves to leave this untapped. Hmm. We have the same fractal here. Look at this one with this one. Same fractal, a retest. Or maybe it goes higher, but as I said, Monday, what the heck? All of these are Mondays. Monday, Monday, Monday. Oh yeah, I'm on a weekly time frame. I don't know, to be honest, I don't know. It's all over the place, this chart. I don't like it. Uh, I don't prefer any shitcoin for spot. I just look at the risk to reward ratio. That's all. All of them are shitcoins. They are here solely with the purpose of making profits. But risk to reward ratio, I can see a good risk to reward ratio on Phil. I can see a good risk to reward ratio on BeamX, BeamX USDT. I can see a good risk to reward ratio on Dusk USDT and CFAX. Dusk USDT, CFAX USDT. These are my good risk to reward ratio bags. Everything else is just noise. I mean, I'm here to make some money and sell them eventually. I'm not taking the long here because it just took the previous 4-hour high and most likely it will dump. Bitcoin dominance will go down. Let me get my crystal ball and we'll go over that one. Yeah, Bitcoin dominance. If you follow me on X, you will see that I think the top it's in for the Bitcoin dominance. It's just that it's struggling a little bit. There are two scenarios here going on Bitcoin dominance. First scenario says reject here. Second scenario says spike into this area. We bounced off the first area that I highlighted. Now, I don't know, it's just consolidating, but most likely we'll have an AB equals CD. After a sell-off like this, market usually has another sell-off occurring. Like you can see here, AB equals CD. So I expect the same stuff here. Like here. But when it will come, I have no idea, and I don't care. My job is to be prepared with good levels and buy good levels. sell half on a double, make some profits, and then add back to my bags. Metis. Metis. Damn. Forgot about this coin. It's ranging. It rejected this key horizontal area. The range. Damn it. Damn it. Took this one as support. Range. Nothing else. Yeah, you can make some money bidding the range lows and selling the range highs. Not bad. So if you put some limit orders here at the lows, around here, and then you sell at the highs, you can make some money. Okay. LDO. And Ray. I'll be taking a look at those ones. I don't like the fact that it's effing around here. Where is my box? Dude, I lost my box. Hello, box. There you go. I don't like the fact that it's effing around in this area too much. That means, okay, it accepted back inside its range. Most likely it will go for the range lows and then reclaim here. So I would be the range lows. Ray. I was bidding Ray here. We made some good money with Ray on September. Right now, the price is just trying to hold this trend line. It's deviating trend line, reclaiming back inside the trend line. I don't know. If we get good levels, Ray's a nice play because it's radium and it's a Solana proxy, and we can make good money. But I don't know if this is the moment here. I like the fact that it took this liquidity. Maybe we can speak about a swing failure around here of this liquidity pool here. Maybe. Ondo, guys, if you, okay, I'll mention that after it. This this motherfucker left me with the eyes on the sun because I had a limit order here on Ondo, but I never got my entry. It's not a problem. That's trading. Your plans, my job is to frame the plans and not to predict what will happen. I put my limit order, I'm waiting, and that's it. But now to look a little bit at Ondo, we have a preliminary bounce with a front run of 61.8, but I don't think this low will hold. And most likely the price will go for a retest around here. So I don't know, bidding 61.8. I'm not a big fan on altcoins. Altcoins usually they love their 78.6 or even 88.6. I don't know, weekly time frame, yeah, it's something, but nothing more. Even 4 hours if it gets here. And even more DMs, guys. So I'm repeating. If you want to join Discord, you have the link here. You have the invitation link in the. There you go here. You have the invitation link on the description of the video, and you can click on that one. Don't forget to get verified if you join Discord, and read the rules. It's very important to read the rules. A lot of people, they are just ignoring the rules, and they wake up kicked from the server. They say, well, I joined yesterday. What the heck happened? Well, you didn't read the rules and what the rules are saying. They are there with a purpose. Guys, you have issues on seeing my chart? Yeah. No, it's all right. In 1 hour, I will clean the entries again. So, guys, read the damn rules. It takes you 3 minutes to read the rules, not more than that. So, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, anyone does as it wishes. But the rules are there with a purpose to keep everything clean. Okay, maybe we get a Monday low retest here. Who knows? Maybe even lower. We have some liquidity here at the lows. Something like this, maybe. Okay. Can you please check BNB on daily? Because BNB equals CD in play. Let's check BNB. BNB USDT. What the heck do we have here on BNB? Well, I don't know. I don't like it, guys. I don't like it. Here you can see a potential three drives. I would be careful with this one because the shit can hit the fan, and we can speak about a dump of all that liquidity, something like this. I don't know, but look at it. It can go higher. Yeah, yeah. I have an edge buying it here. Definitely no. I don't want to touch it on a weekly or daily time frame. No, 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 no. Big no. If you want to go 15 minutes, scalp it left and right, maybe, but same stuff. We have a little M here, another one. And as I said, it's weak and low. I don't like it. This I don't like that weak and low. I think there are way better coins than this one. No, you can go at the beginning. I spoke about CRV, I think, 5 times in this live stream. Everyone is asking about CRV. It's too high. I don't touch it. I don't do anything on CRV. So I'm long from 0.23 on CRV. I have big bags on that one, so I'm just enjoying it. It's just, I don't know, useless to go over a chart over and over again. I bought it here at 26. If it goes here at 48, I will add back again to my bags. Vanry and Byte. Vanry. Yeah, I think I mentioned about it earlier. You can see it's ranging and doesn't want to reclaim back inside that yeah, previous original low. What the heck am I doing? Maybe this W will hold. I don't know, but I need some structure here, and this is not the structure that would help me. This points for maybe a swing failure of this pivot low. Byte. I'll be keeping it 5 more minutes, guys. It's already 12. Uh, we already have about 2 hours of this live, almost. Okay. All right. A bit too high. It's a very strong coin, but you can see we have some preliminary support here in this area, and I think the price can go there. Even a 78.6. You can see here the volume clusters. We took it as resistance here. And the next thing, it should be a demand retest. After we retested the supply, the price should be looking for demand right now. So I don't know, maybe it's effing around in this range. Swing failure of this pivot low and then go higher. We have the 0.1 psychological level, which I think should hold around here. Magic. Magic USDT. Ooh, Magic. You bought the top and now you're worried about your bag on Magic? I'm joking, but also not joking. This is what usually what's happening usually. If you want a good entry on Magic, you bid around here. Now you're selling, you're taking profits here. You're doing your sell half on a double. I'm not touching Magic here. Maybe if we get, I don't know, a swing failure of this pivot low, internal structure speaking around here, maybe, but I'm not touching Magic here. By the way, guys, yeah, today is the last day. We close the VIP in it's 12 p.m. I think at 12. So in 12 hours, we have 12 more hours until it's closed, and I actually can't wait to close it because I want to trade. I have too many DMs in this regard, and I want to finish with all the questions, requests, and DMs, and just get back to the trading. Binance, hype. I mentioned about hype a lot of times. I sold 75% of my bag, which we bought here. Bochian mentioned it in the hand of Midas in somewhere around March to April. We managed to buy really good levels around here, and I took 75% of my profits here at $45. And then I just rotated in CFX, which was a very good decision because right before I rotated my bags, it pumped. So I don't know. I'm bidding again hype on a daily time frame. Uh, you also need to ask me the time frame, but I'm bidding again here at what was this? $30? Yeah, $30. $30 area, and then I have some DCA orders below at 22, 18, and 13. Depends where the price wants to go. I don't know what short people are speaking about, but shorting Magic now. I didn't say that. I said take profit from the spot if you manage to buy the bottom. But if you want to short it, good luck. You short it here. Oh my god. I mean, you had a setup here, Monday high sweep. And look at it. I mean, I didn't say anything like that. You had a setup here. If you're a good trader, yeah. If not, just let it be. If you have that in your plan, it's your plan. It's not mine. All right, but I would re-long. I would re-add to my to my bags here. I think it's a stupid decision to to short it here. Guys, when you want to take a position, I think you want the best position in the market. Am I wrong? So when you want to uh, buy or sell anything, you want to buy it low and sell it high. And usually you want to make it based on a plan. Then, for example, here we have some external liquidity which is untapped. So can this shitcoin go here? Absolutely, it can go here in immediately and then reject. Here would be a good area for if you're fast enough, you go 15 minutes maybe, and you wait for a deviation of this high. Price get back inside here, maybe at 3 drives like this. The price do something like this, and then you trigger a short scalp with a stop limit OCO limit order to 0.5 or 1% or however. This is a setup. Here it's a setup. Here it's a setup. All right. Here is just fucking around. I mean, where the heck do you put your stop loss? This, I mean, I saw people taking trades like this. Oh, let's go 0.16 R. Oh, 0.26 hour, man, that's a good. No, thank you. All right. What about 1 hour hype? Hype on Binance. What? Ah, hyper. Uh, Paul already discussed about hype and he posted a long. I think it's already in profits. I think he said about 1 hour long. Either this one you could have taken, or you can take the big one. And then I don't know, targets around here. I have a random line here, 61.8. I don't know, something like that. 61. There you go. Maybe swing failure of this pivot high. There's a lot of stop losses hiding below this one, above this one. All right. Well, let's make a little overview of what we discussed so far. If we get a retest of this demand area at Monday low, maybe I will take a long shot. But we have an ugly rejection of the previous 4 hour high, swing failure here. Essentially, we speak about a range because if uh, yeah, we make it a little bit brighter, you can see actually we have a little range. We speak a little about a range here, nothing else. On 5-15 minutes, we can target the range highs. Yes, usually that's how you play internal liquidity range. It will go there. I have absolutely no idea, and I don't quite care about predicting it will do that or it will do that. I'm just taking my trades. So yeah, this would be one trade that I would be look for. Definitely. Thanks, Paul. Definitely, if we get a swing failure of Monday high, I will trigger a short here, a stop limit order only once the price is reclaiming. So let the price do its things, let it pump, maybe create a nice M top, and then you trigger your short. But always follow your plans. And for longs, I look at this 1 hour FEG here at 705 fib, and the swing failure of the low. Nothing too fancy. Now I'm just waiting for my levels. Ethereum is holding this trend line. You can see. I was looking for a 78.6 a shark, but I'm not eager to take that one necessarily. I'm more eager for something like this in case we make an AB equals CD from the 78.6 level. It can happen, so don't take out that of the probabilities. 3,200, 3,141 retracement can happen. I mean, I explained earlier we pumped 85%, 86%. A dump of 17%, 20% is nothing. So don't exaggerate, don't be calm, cool, collected, and execute our plans. Ethereum is damn strong, and it can blast out in any second. That's why we need to hunt some nice longs. As we did here, for example, you can go and ask the guys who long exactly pinpointed this low here. Yeah, and also this one. You can go and ask them for a snippet and the proof. We have it on Discord. We executed both of those trades. Okay. Other than that, there's a lot of altcoins which I framed. If you go here, like ENA, for example, I'm looking to long around here. ENA can have a little retracement. Gold trades, if you're a fan of gold, you can check out Otto's trades. He's very good at trading gold. Filecoin, if I get a swing failure of all this liquidity pool. Dusk, potential 3 drives here, but let's see if this double is holding, then we can say that we've been front run. S, same stuff, looking at the 4 hour time frame. The risk to reward is absolutely insane here. If we retest this little daily block, you can see it here. Hello, it's quite lonely. So we can, damn it, I don't know what I clicked. Uh, Same stuff. Doge 1.0.17, Tau power of 3 here. With, I don't know, retest, you can go with a bigger W, or you can go with a greedy goblin W, swing failure of this pivot low in the 78.6. Guys, there's a lot of setups. You just need to have patience. And what what will happen is the fact that price will dump, market will have a correction, and everyone will panic instead of just buying the levels that I'm like I'll do. What I'll do is actually buy the levels that I'm highlighting here. Same stuff, Ethereum Fi here. We have two longs frame on injective, fetch AI. If it's not holding here, this sweep of liquidity, maybe retest of this W. And my mouth is hurting. I think we can call it a successful session. We have lots of setups going on. Litecoin has been already charted. You can go about 40 minutes past and you will find it. Don't forget, today is the last day for registration. I won't get through the DMs, and because there's a lot of work, I need to be sure that you fit in the VIP. I'm not taking everyone there. It's a very good, I don't know, very private space where I'm live trading each day, and I don't want noise. It's one of the things. I mean, I'm not very good at managing too many things at once, and usually I want my quiet peace of mind and execute my setups. So last 12 hours before we close, I think August and September will have insane opportunities in terms of altcoins, especially. And don't forget, it's the last phase. Be prepared, have the plans made, otherwise you will be left outside. If you want to learn, this is the last Capo Atu for the 2025. Capo Atu is for fast-paced people who already know how to swing trade. If you don't know about swing trading, if you don't know about investing, and you will ask me how to draw Fibonacci, then go in Capo 1, learn about plan, learn about setups, learn about how a trader should um, how a trader should uh, navigate these markets. That being said, thank you very much for watching, and hear you on the uh, next session. Thank you very much for hopping and tuning in. Bye bye.